Hey y'all, it's Courtney, and I am back with a little video here. And today I've got a fun little video. Actually, I might need to put this down a little bit. Y'all know I'm short as thick. So, alrighty. Now, so this is the new UCANBE set. Obviously, the palettes aren't new. I think the Aromas palette was one of their first palettes, and I've wanted it for a really long time, but I wanted to get the Fiesta set initially. It came with the Aromas palette, oh my gosh, another palette, the Dust palette, or Dust or Dusk, maybe it was Dusk, but for some reason I keep thinking it was the Dust palette. I don't know. But yeah, so it came with the Aromas palette, the Dusk or Dust palette, a lipstick, a mascara, an eyeliner, just like the essentials to doing a look. But I never ended up getting my hands on that one, but I did get this one, which comes with the Aromas palette and then the Foresee palette. I love the packaging on this one. I'm glad they don't do this kind of packaging anymore with, like, the actual, just a person's picture on it. Not that, you know, there's anything wrong with this or anything. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't really have a whole lot of personality to it. It's just a picture with the name of the palette, and that's about it. But this one, you know, they've really, and that's why I say this is one of their earlier palettes. I know that, though, already, because I've been buying their makeup for about 2 years now, and this is one of the first palettes that I saw when I looked up their brand. So I think they only had like this palette, the highlighter palette, the spellbook palette. They had like 5 or 6 palettes when I first looked them up. Actually, probably more, about like 10. They had the Dusk or the Dust palette. They had the palettes that come together, something mauve, and then Monroe Street. Those two come together. I have those. Well, I had to throw those away, actually. I want to buy another one because I love those little palettes. They're little, like, 9-pan palettes, and I love them, but whenever my water pipe busted underneath my sink, that was one of them that just wasn't savable, and I didn't want to get an eye infection, so I had to throw them out. So yeah, I really like how they've really stepped up their packaging since then. This time they didn't send, you know, a whole ton of extra packaging. Obviously it was in a bag, but, and these are going to be in their sleeves, which, again, not needed, but their packaging has really, they've started doing their own original art and that kind of stuff, and I just think it's really nice looking. The difference between, you know, just a face on a palette, which is still pretty, nothing wrong with it, but then you go to this, and I just think it's really nice, and I love how they use all bright colors in their packaging. They've got, like, really beautiful packaging. All their palettes are really pretty. This was the one I got around Christmas time, or maybe a little after Christmas. That one's the exotic flavors, and then this is the spotlight. You got those bright colors again, and then you've got the splashy candies. Got those colors again, those bright, vibrant colors. And yes, they all look a little crazy, but that's because I use them a lot. And then here's the spell book, I think. Magic Spell eyeshadow palette. Yeah, Magic Spell. Thought it was spell book. But Magic Spell. I love this one. This was the first eyeshadow palette I bought from UCANBE, and I literally bought it because of the packaging. I just loved that it looked like a spell book, and yeah, that started my love for UCANBE makeup. And, you know, like I said, some of them have nice big mirrors, some of them don't. It just depends. I don't know if these are going to have mirrors. They probably will because they're a smaller size. I have one more bigger sized palette. Well, not one more. I have a bunch more, but I'm trying to find the one that has the big mirror in it. It's the fruit pie filling palette, and I use that one so much. And it's got a big, huge mirror in it. This is the fantasy palette. Yeah, so this doesn't have a mirror. The bigger ones tend to not have mirrors in them. So there's that. And then the medium-sized ones usually do have mirrors, and the small ones usually do have mirrors. From my experience. That can always, you know, not pertain to certain palettes, but you get it. You know what? Hold on, guys. I'm going to pause really quick because it's a pain in the butt to stand here and try to cut these open and get them all out. So I'm going to go cut these open, pull the sleeves off, and then we'll get back in with the colors because I want to see the colors with you guys for the first time. Stupid witch hazel. Alright, guys. I'll be back in just 1 second. Okie dokie. We are back. And package is open. So, what should we start with? This one's going to be my... I like this one, the way it looks better. So we're going to open this one first. Save the best for last, right? Oh, my kids are so awesome. They went with their grandma to the Dollar Tree the other day. And they got me this. Isn't that so cute? It's a brush cleaner. It's just like the watermelon one that I use to stick my phone up there. You're like, well, since you use that one for your phone, we figure we buy you a new one for actually to use brushes on. So, that was really nice of them. They're so sweet. They're always getting me little stuff, and I'm a lucky mama. Yes, children. Ooh, she's so pretty. Wow, that is, and there is a mirror in it. A decent sized mirror. I don't want to, you know, shine it in your guys' face. So pretty. So, some of the names are Bear, Eager, Play, Wandering, Tease, Exquisite, Secret, Dreamworld, Fairy Tale, Bliss, Crush, Kinky, Nude, Misty, Sandalwood, Teddy, Castle, and Love Bite. Love Bite is a very pretty color. I'm loving that. And I really like the mauve-y feel of this because I have a bunch of like dark, deep reds, like burgundy colors, and I used to think that they matched what I was wearing perfectly, but, hold on, I'll show you. I was looking more for like a pinky purpley red that would go with this, because this is burgundy, obviously, but it has like a, what is on it? Apparently I need to stick that in the wash. But it has like a purpley undertone to it as well. And all the ones that I had were just like the deep reds. I know I've got a bunch that I could show. There's one in here. Yes, so like this one. It's like, you know, a deep, dark red, but there's not like that pinky purpley tone to it. So, or mauve-y tone to it. So this is beautiful. It's still got that reddish tinge to it, but it also has the purple in it too. So let's go ahead. Wow. And I didn't put any primer or anything like that on. I like doing it better without primer, just to show like better how the colors will look without primer, because not everybody uses primer. Let's do Eager. This is upside down, so this is actually in the top row. This is Eager. And I love how a lot of the glitters in this palette are like mixed with other colors. So you don't know what the color is until you actually play in it. That's pretty. And it was kind of hard to see because my skin's so light. But it's like a metallic-y. Yeah, that's really pretty. It's got like an opalescent shimmer to it. There's that one. Let's go with Misty, which is this one right here. And this is another matte. I love that. That's beautiful. That's really pretty. Love it. I don't want to do too many because I have a whole nother hand, or a whole nother palette. Let's go in with Dreamworld, which is right underneath, what you call it, the other one that I just did, Eager. And we need to clean my fingers off so I can go to the, ooh, that's beautiful. I absolutely, can you see it because it's across my knuckle?